Hello and welcome everybody to From the Depths. My name is Carface. Now, I don't know what we have to do here. I haven't played this game in quite a bit, but I have built a brand new ship that we're going to be building. A plant. We'll build it at this guy right here, I guess. Okay, so I'm not sure you can see this pretty much. But we're designing a new heavy ship. Now, we'll get back to it in a minute. We're going to check on the other forces and see what we can find at the frontier with the other ships. See what kind of things can be built. And yeah, so far it's all made of heavy metal. And actually, let's talk about it a little bit. This ship is the first of its kind. So every other ship, I usually build the hull. And then I build whatever I want inside of that hull. But this ship was the first of its kind because I built it with modularity in mind. Because every compartment is modular. Every compartment has the ability, well, it was built to basically have its own little compartment and then it was built around it. First, it was the engine compartment, which was its own modular design, its own compartment. Then the gun department, which is back here, which is its own modular design. And then we have the missile compartments, which are like sub-compartments on the side. And then the front torpedoes, which are just a deck gun. But since Glao has a 3,000 volume limit, it's really hard to have a large craft that has quite a... basically how heavy it is, it's just sinking into the water. You have quite a lot of, hopefully it's not out of resources. But if it runs out of resources, that'll be bad. And it's out of material. Oh, that's not good. Because if you pull the ship out of play, and we put us back in the resource zone,
Listening, moving out.
like this,
Moving out.
and this thing still gets built because it's in the resource zone. So let's see how this thing does. Yep, 1 heart, bro. So a heavy test. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Maybe we can warp this thing. But this thing has no materials. But this is not good. Maybe what I would do is take resources. And then pretty much hello there. Resource gatherer, doink you one here. And then doink you right here. Yeah, this looks good. Running at 0 power. Okay, there we go. This looks kind of ugly, but I guess it's gonna have to do pretty much. And then since we're on here, we are slowly but surely repaying this thing. It'll take forever. This thing has torpedoes as well. The plant just kind of like stopped. I guess we're moving the thing. Okay, let's move. Oh, brother. Okay, we're about to build this gatherer, and when this gatherer is ready, we'll have another war fleet. What time? We have 23 minutes left.
Receiving. Moving now.
Okay. The Council of Nations has met. There's only 3 of us. You have 0 commodities to spend. Lead a war against. This gives me 100,000. I mean, so in a time of peace, huh? Okay, this option right here, lead a war against the GI, which they have a few powerful ships right here. It's us for 100,000 commodities, and we'll just capture this.
Moving now. Receiving. Moving
These are
now.
really our only option, and our ships here really just don't have the ability. Please, the heavy, bruh. Okay, first of all, the heavy ship is not even capable or even ready.
Listening.
Oh, that's land. We don't want this to be on land.
Receiving. Moving
Okay,
now.
gather it or wire. Okay, high altitude bomber coming to defend. These are
Listening.
wyverns. Okay, I guess we'll go to war with our wyverns. We'll see how this goes. Okay, she says maximum, and then pretty much we don't want any of our dudes. This is way too high in
Listening.
space. Okay, I don't know why. We'll keep you at 100.
Listening.
We'll keep you at like 149, and we'll keep
Listening.
you at like 190. Good. Let's see how this goes. Begin battle. We'll keep our other force out of play here. Okay, I just teleported way too high. Hello there. Bruh, way too high? Okay, he got obliterated, and he is dead. Declare war on you, you, and you. Bro, we're going to eliminate the transportiness instantly. Okay, we're gonna put you altitude of 200. We'll put you an altitude of 100, and we'll have everyone spawn in because we can. Begin the battle. And that was another mistake by me. Just watch this. Pretty much cargo transporter. Oh, are those shots? Bro, we're being shot at by something. Uh-oh. No! Ooh, well, he got killed. He died. I'm gonna put you. Oh. Pretty much we'll see how this guy fares. Pretty much. This land is super deadly. Our missiles got stuck on our plane. We might have casualties here. Oh, I forgot how to... There we go. These things can defend themselves. Apparently, bruh. So one of our ships are already completely dead. So it's crashed into the land. Right? It's not good at all. That's not good. Okay, let's watch this guy. Bruh. These missiles are going for this gathering pod, and now we know that our planes are very bad against these things for some reason. And I only have one plane. Bro, our other plane got obliterated by something. Okay, the missiles are having trouble keeping up with it. Now hopefully it doesn't do the exact same thing. It got hit. No, that's just how the plane's designed. Okay. I'm just a fool. And the missiles got stuck, but our plane is really fast, so the missile's just not fast enough, and it's going after the gathering pod. Nice. Nice. Okay, they have the advantage of resources. I think we are picking up resources. Yeah, there's a lot of dead ships here. Let's just watch this. Our pleeples got killed already. Right? These missiles are not fast enough. Right. It's going right here. Oh, so beautiful, bro. Look at that. Oh my goodness. He actually got just destroyed. What are you? You are the Hauler. Hauler has self-defense weapons. God, that's ours. We have a laser for some reason. Will these turn in time? Nope, they will not turn. If they will not turn in time. Wow, only one block. That's so beautiful. Okay. What is this little thing? Oh, it's a thing. I don't know what that is. We got our buoy. And we're pretty much in space. Oh, are we harpooned? No, we're not. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, bro. Brovskis, he's dead. He is absolutely dead now. And this guy just hit land. Does he have rubber? If he doesn't, then he's dead. And he's dead too. We won! So beautiful. Now, pretty much with this, we're gonna pull him out of play. This wyvern. That wasn't good at all.
Moving out. Moving out.
Okay. Corporate. We can just destroy. Okay. What is the ground cracking fleet? It's not moving. We can just snipe their corporate HQ. We can do that. We could. Huh. Is a ground cracking fleet moving? Speed 3. Okay, I'm actually going to make it a little bit harder because this seems a bit easy. Okay, I checked and a few things are set to max, so bro, I'm just that good at this game. Oh, this is spy system. Okay, hello there. You need to be prepared. Utility check for newer versions of your blueprints. Very cool. Retrofit. Awesome. Don't need that. I need to repair this. How do I repair things? I forgot how to repair things.
Receiving. 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 Receiving.
Why is
Moving
that
out.
movie right here so I can like not on top of stuff?
Receiving.
Where's my repair options? Okay, so repairs on vehicles.
Listening. Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Receiving.
Interesting.
Listening.
Awesome.
Listening.
Here.
Moving out. Listening.
Okay, so pretty much
Listening.
I'm going to do this. We'll fight here in a bit.
Moving out.
So, all of these guys here will fight the ground cracking thing. Bruh. We involve everything. So,
Listening.
the heavy test is gonna go here, max, and the ocean.
Listening.
What is this? This is the wyvern. Wyvern will spawn about 200.
Listening.
This is the ship. Will spawn at 5. This
Listening.
is a wyvern will spawn at 140. And then whatever happens, it happens. Add this friendly fleet.
Receiving.
And then they're both gatherers, so we'll put them. They have decent amount of resources. We'll put them there, and then yeah, there we go. Awesome. Let's begin this fight. Now let's see how our heavy. This is our flagship. This is our flagship, pretty much. All of them. Do this. Bruh, that's a lot of mining lasers. So we'll see how this goes. Bruh, they're all meant to be in combat. Okay, bruh. Our heavy test is not doing. Oh, we're getting. Hold on. Oh. I'm kind of a fool. His weapons were off. No, please? Bro. Oh, no. Bro, is he gonna die instantly already? Okay, let me check here. This thing is a decoy missile, and it's a decoy missile already been destroyed. Bro, I can't see. Yeah, it's missing its thing right here. So please repair that. We're repairing that right now. Bro. Okay, anything else here that needs to be done? Nope, we're all good. A lot of missiles. There we go. Enemy missile. Okay, decoy out. So pretty much now we're just gonna let the decoy go, and look at all those missiles. Bruh. Okay. Are we gonna launch more missiles? We're gonna watch this guy. Look at all those missiles going down there, bruh. Okay. We'll spectate the large missiles. And the entire thing is built out of heavy metal. Everything's built out of heavy metal except these. Brat, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's so beautiful. This works spectacularly. Look at all those missiles. Swarmers are dangerous. Oh, some are hitting us, though. Some are hitting us, but don't worry, Phil. We have surge protectors. And our mainframe is protected by rubber. Full encased in rubber. So pretty much if it dies, we have another one ready. And the huge missile is already launched. Okay, we'll watch our medium missiles, and that is a thing. What is that thing there? That's a mining laser we took out. That thing hovers for a fact. I know this thing hovers, but we took it out and it's dead. That was the thing that shot the lasers, and it's already dead, bro. Pretty much, you're about to see how huge these large missiles are. Everything's so beautiful. And we won! Wow, we destroyed the ground cracking fleet instantly. And is it gonna go in the water? Okay, no it's not. Can I like put you all in one giant fleet, please? I can't really. Heavy test, I guess. Pull you, pull. That was spectacularally easy. Now we'll just do this. They'll all come over here, pretty much taking all of the resources, and these guys will go back where they were. And pull. Pretty much everything will go back where they were. This guy, this is so ease. This is ease.
Moving out.
Yum 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 yum. Oh, delicious resources.
Receiving. Moving now. Moving out. Moving out.
Okay, our heavy test is coming. Spy system. I don't want you to come.
Moving out.
Not yet. Not time for you to come.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
Friends,
Listening.
system,
Listening.
Realistically, we only need a wyvern and this. What's the resource? Gather it here.
Now. Listening.
Drop you here. You're pretty slow, so we'll just
Moving out.
Here.
Moving out. Moving out.
It's a lot of
Moving out.
resources. We might actually take this plant
Listening.
and then
Moving
pretty much
out.
drop you there. Okay.
Listening.
These guys will go to war with you. These two people, actually, no, bad. We'll take out the corporate thingamajiggies. Awesome. Now, pretty much, we have you, max
Listening.
altitude of 300, and we're good. Let's get this battle started. Now, pretty much, what we're doing is going yoink! And take out the Glao Industries. There we go. On combat. Now these are large missiles. They kind of look like medium because of how big they are, but they're pretty big. Oh, we want to focus on you. We'll check you out in a minute. What exploded, bro? Oh. Watch the guys explode. Those cannons are new. Okay, we'll pause this. What are you? I have not seen you before. Okay, we'll check this. Maybe they're both the exact same thing. Oh, look at him though. Look at him being so stealth. Oh, bro, a whole lot of stuff got obliterated already. This is a giant railgun that has fired and has not done anything to this craft yet. But watch this. Actually, we'll go over this heavy ship after. It's a mystery as of right now. Did that miss or did that hit? Nope, that missed. Okay, watch the shell. But look at the shell. Penetration accuracy thing. Okay, look at this, bro. Bro, you see that? Boom, gone. That was two pieces. That was a horrible shot. Yeah, we're trying to get another shot in. These are like this is like 110 millimeter somethings. Boom, hit that, and it actually did nothing. Okay, oh, that was a bit disappointing. When I tested it, did a lot more. Where's the guy at? Okay, there he is. Okay, that's ours. It's gonna go. Okay, it penetrated, and then it hit this, right? Okay, interesting. There used to be a detection system there, but no, it's no longer. This armor ceased to exist, so pretty much yepers. This is a pretty cool cannon. I wish I could. Oh, bruh. That thing is a giant, huge autoloader that fires. So how quickly does this thing fire? Look at the shredding damage, right? This isn't that good. Actually, this is pretty sick. Something exploded. Okay, so it's just a heavy test. Right? Is he actually dead? Let's see what happened with you. Okay. Oh, okay. Shot went through and it. We might actually lose. If we lose that, that'd be really, really sad. We have all that on. Oh, that was near miss. Though that's okay. We actually, if that hits us, we might actually die. Oh, that's gonna hit us. Bro, that's somewhat strong. That took off all the oblique panels. Okay. We're still healing. That's pretty good. If we're launching torpedoes. If we kill, let's watch these guys go first. If we kill the corporate HQ, I mean, we're focusing the corporate HQ for no reason, bruh. But if we kill that thing, then we might actually have a chance. And I think it's dead. Is it dead? No. Torpedo missed. And what happened here, pretty much? Are these arm missiles? No, they're not arm missiles. So, actually, let's focus this thing down. Because if we destroy the corporate HQ, then I'm pretty sure. Is it dead? Does it exist actually? Is it dead? Very cool. Now, pretty much how this thing is dead, we will just shoot. Why does it say that thing is alive? Bro, what? It's dead. We killed the corporate HQ. I guess we have to defeat the defense turrets. This is actually pretty close. We took 10% damage, and we're going down. Why are we going down? Oh, because we're missing our front thrusters. Or if we're missing one. If that thing goes... Uh-oh. Well, it's going to sink to the bottom of the ocean now. And there we go. Okay, pretty much now. Oh, does it have radar? It doesn't have sonar. Let's watch this. Yep. We might win. What exploded? Something exploded? No. Good thing I made this thing purely out of heavy armor. Because now... Bro, whoosh. Are those torpedoes? No, they're not. Those are just missiles. So pretty much we'll watch. We're still shooting at our other craft. That's pretty nice. Let's watch how this thing goes. Nope, we're healing. Oh, bruh. we're clutching this. Alright, it's dead. Now we want to focus.
Engaging now.
The thrusters are very vulnerable, I understand this, but now we're basically just like an underwater thing. Are we actually still healing? Are we? I can't tell because the camera won't even let me. Hello? Oh, I forgot we have torpedoes as well. Let's spectate these large thingies. Large missile. It's still shooting at our plane because they can't see us. It has no sonar. And it's going to hit the ground, but they don't explode on ground contact. Here he is, and he's going to be one-shotted by these huge, large missiles. And I think I got obliterated here. Bro, he's actually not dead. What? Oh, he's AI dead. Nice. He's AI dead. Oh, we got obliterated. So we destroyed. Heavy test. Like you had to play. You had to play. You had to play.
Listening. Moving out.
That was ease.
Listening.
That was like actually
Moving out.
easy, bruh. So now we defeated the Gladion Industries. I will actually probably leave this video here just because why not? But actually, I might also want to create another spy satellite, MCV. Okay, so right now we're meeting for the last piece and the actual last piece of conquest. So this is the last. I'm gonna end the video here right after I declare whatever. Enjoy peace. We can't do that. Confirm peace. Maybe. No. You have pretty much lead a war against a TRD. And pretty much lead a war against them. Okay. As we can see, lead a war against them will basically do that. Now I'm going to pause the video here because I can. Now overall, pretty much as we can see at the beginning, they have one gathering pod in their territory goes all the way up there, which is not going to be that hard. We have way more territory than they do. So we have all of our fleets coming up to the front line. Our heavy test still needs to be repaired. Actually, a lot of our dudes still need to be repaired. So I guess we'll move them. I guess we'll take you. We move you there as well.
Listening.
Our heavy test also needs to be repaired, but we're on it. So yeah. Now we're gonna end the video here. This is a very cool volcano. Like, what is this cool magmaness? Yeah, but overall, again, said 10 billion times already. The video's gonna end here, and again, please leave a name that we can have this craft. I'm probably name it something if there's no comments. Not gonna lie, usually there's only one, and it's a tip that it helps me move along and become better at this game. But you know, that's about it. There's usually just one comment, and that's usually it. So we'll see how this one goes. So yeah, if there's no comments about a name, then I will just make my own name. And I probably won't be as creative as whoever makes another name, because one, the Gatherer, the Spy System, the Wyvern, the Plant, and then pretty much the Heavy Corvette was the other. That was the precursor to the Heavy Test. I will see everyone in the next one. Bye. Okay, wait. Oh, there's a brain in here, bruh. What? Okay. Okay, actually, bye now. Ha! You were fooled. You thought this video ended, didn't you? But I said I'll review this ship. Now, this ship, I'll go from front to back. Okay, so we'll start with the missiles. The missiles, we have 2 large and 6 medium. We'll go over the medium missiles first and what they have inside of them. We have active radar head, fins, explosive warhead, frags, APN, production, however you want to pronounce it. Then we have our large missiles, which are the main force of doing damage. Radar, fins, explosives, and some reinforced for more durability and health. That's the exact same thing. But prediction and APN guys as well, and signal processor, because unlike medium missiles, which that they didn't have it, it's because large missiles are really expensive. So that's why I have it on here. And it goes all the way, it's like literally almost a quarter of the craft. Yeah, it goes all the way to here. So about this segment, everything to the right of this is all just missiles. Now, right behind the missiles, we have 2 things. We have this torpedo launcher, which are kind of also missiles. is, as we can see here, this is just literally on the mainframe. It's just sitting right on the mainframe. This turret right here chilling with torpedoes, right? These are missiles, right? Torpedo sonar, obviously one turn. Now, for some people who don't know I have one turn, it's because if a ship was facing this way and the torpedoes launch, they go into the water and they kaploosh. But they have a 120 degree cone of finding targets, right? That's what it's called. It's like, I cannot say cone on a degree. It's like a nightmare for me. Which is why it has one turn. Because ships move. And by the time it hits the water, the ship will be like all the way over there. Right? So it's already out of its cone. And so this goes straight into the abyss. So it has one turn. When it goes into the water, it turns and corrects itself to face the enemy. So then it'll go towards it. That's why it does the one turn. One turn, very important for aerial torpedoes. Ballast tank, because... what an obvious question. Because without a ballast tank, they aren't torpedoes. They're just missiles skimming on the surface. Because if there's a target under the water, it won't hit it. It'll just skim on the surface. And frag for kind of piercing damage, and explosive for the soft damage, and signal processor because torpedoes just seemingly always get decoyed. So that's why I have it there. Very small, very angly. Except this is flat. I don't know. I was gonna put something there. Again, well, yeah, the entire front is very angled. So pretty much bang like that. Well, that's kinetic rounds. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Now onto the mainframe, right underneath it. Now usually players, when you talk about the mainframe in depth, they just fall asleep instantly because it's boring. We have the regular stuff here, mainframe surrounded by rubber and surge protector. So this thing does not go down easily. This thing has never died during my tests unless I use something out of the Glao for any EMP weapons that are out of Glao's possibility. Well, every weapon outside Glao's possibility can EMP this thing, but everything within Glao's possibility cannot EMP this thing unless there's a lot of them. But overall, this ship is just a high survivability. It almost never gets EMP'd because it's just very... Oh, okay, that just freaked me out there for a second. Now on to the engine. Now the engine is very special because there's two, not one. So if one engine gets knocked down, right, you have like half this spinal column, the crankshaft, destroyed. Every other cylinder after it basically gets destroyed. But they just don't work anymore because the crankshaft has been cut, and so the connection to the generator is right here. Just doesn't connect, so all other half of it gets destroyed, which is why I have two. So then I have an auxiliary engine, like one engine. Like if one engine gets completely destroyed, one engine cannot fly this thing by itself, right? You need like at least an engine and a quarter to do that, right? From all of these jets, and really, this thing, surprisingly, this thing only needs one destroyed. Right? I'll say one. No, this thing's need way more than one. Right? Max for my test. It only needs like two destroyed before it just plummets because this thing is all just heavy armor. Right, so the engine's nothing special, it's just a regular fuel engine. But what's cool is, we'll go to the rear now here, is I actually forgot this because I'm dumb. But before we get into the rear, just regular stuff, radar and camera, is underneath it is us here. This is the compartment where we are. And the hardstones get destroyed, and this thing gets destroyed. So at least manually, this ship is uncontrollable. Now let's actually go on to the gun. No, that was boring. The gun is not actually that interesting. I was lying. Is the fuel kind of goes through here. All very cool. Kind of a weakness, so explosions obliterate this. But I don't know. I just had to pause there. I was just having thoughts from testing. So this thing has 3 layers of heavy armor, the heaviest section of the craft. 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, ammunition. There's armor here. The ammunition, so if this blows up, which is very easy to blow up if it gets hit, extra spaced armor, and then we have extra armor here. So we have 1, 2, spaced armor, 3. Which this is one of the hardest sections on paper, at least for me, to destroy, but this always gets destroyed. This is one of always the first things to die, and I don't know why. High explosives, I'm presuming. But this thing is like the most heavily armored part, which is kind of crazy, freaky to me. Now, this thing has shields as well. You see some of the shields go straight through the hull. And this thing can shoot like this. It's kind of crazy. Like the bullets come up from the end here. They still come out through. So the shield kind of acts to protect this. And at the bottom part, like these thrusters are still vulnerable, but the upper part are still completely fine. Now, this is kind of like a beetle, right? Just kind of like an ant, like the pincers here. Very kinetic resistant. Very small turret with heavy angling. So this is very hard hit. So the turret will always survive. It's just the bot underneath it always gets destroyed. And it's really probably because of these sections here. Explosion comes through, destroys these hull pipes, and destroys everything here. That's very possible. But yeah, that's basically it. This is the most heavily armored section here, but this is like this. This is the weakest part, simply because of these hull pipes. But you know, it's cool, right? These pipes coming through here looks very cool, right? Fuel, exhausts. Now it's time for the gun. Well, the gun is, as you can see all the stats here, is armor piercing, frag. Now it's a time fuse for 100mm, which that's kind of weak. It's because this thing has one of those things, like the automatic rangefinders, right? Where it blows up automatically. So since it's frag, it kind of acts like a proximity shell. Where if it doesn't hit the target, it blows up, and the shell, the fragments will still blow up and hit the target. And fin stabilizer, because since it's a flying craft, it does tend to be very inaccurate. So that's to help it a little bit. So that's basically it. So as we can see here, I know I skimmed over everything, but I don't know. I just feel like people are kind of fascinated by this. The novelty of craft are cool, but it just gets boring very quickly, so that's why I'm not going through. Like the same thing, the analogy with the mainframe. The moment you go over the mainframe, people die from boredom almost instantly. I think, right? I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but if that isn't true, then I could gladly go over more of that stuff, you know, the more statistical stuff. So we have the jet suit, right? A lot of propulsion. And then, oh yeah, what's down here? This cool thing. Well, we have this poorly placed Swiss controller, but I can't be bothered because this is Glao, and Glao was pretty easy. Maybe neater I might rearrange this. It's only 136,000 materials. Kind of cheap. We can see the shield from the thing here. Kind of edge itself at the bottom. But you know, once this thing goes in neater, I may fix that, right? But right now, 136,000 material craft, it's pretty neat. Because it has a large gantry for just decoys. As you can see, 4 radars and 1 thermal decoy here, which is really effective. Sometimes it doesn't work because it's so low and just dips into the water that radar immediately forgets about it and goes for the craft itself. But you know, when this thing's over land, which in Glao there's a lot of land, it always almost, like, I haven't seen any missile take this thing down, and there's a lot of missile crafts in Glao, and never taken it down when I was testing it. So this is very effective, in my opinion, right? So this is really strong, even though this thing is almost completely made of heavy armor, an angled heavy armor at the front. No, just thick 3 layers, pleat panels, heavy armor, just backup generators, tanks, fuel tanks. Oh, there's a hole here, bro. Okay, well I didn't know that. I guess that's fine then, bruh. And also just so much armor, like, right? Just little compartments here. Like, I'm just mind boggled still, right? This thing is so good. I just love it so much. You know, that was probably me. For the last second I made it, I'm like, oh, never mind, this thing sucks. But we have heavy armor here, missile, this compartment, then more heavy armor, right? That sounds pretty strong. But the reason why this thing is so survivable is because of the decoy. These propulsions get destroyed so easily that all this armor gets dunked in the water. Like, I have to up armor this to make this thing really strong. But this is the reason why it survives for so long, is mainly because this thing has such a great decoy device that all missiles go in the water, right? The thrusters in the water, aiming upwards, right? So I'm like a missile, like I'm aiming upwards, thrusters in the water, heads outside of the water, and it just kind of stays there forever. You know, so that's kind of awesome, but enough with the vocal dilly-dallying. This craft is really strong, and that's the review, right? Went over this craft because I said I would go over it, didn't go over it to the last second here, right? So I think this craft is so far my crowning achievement. It's also my first functioning hovercraft. And if we put this thing in neater, I have to up armor this, right? Still, that's pretty weak. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you like this craft, I'll have the blueprints in the description below if you want to tinker with this thing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, I will see everybody in the next one. Bye.